Hello, my name is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop role-playing games with friends. Or you might be listening to the Open Hearth feed, podcast feed. So, welcome. Thanks for checking it out. Not that you chose this because it's part of a big feed. This is the second full session of a Star Wars Saturdays game of Rapscallion. Now, Rapscallion was not meant for Star Wars. It was meant for fantastical piratical experiences akin to Pirates of the Caribbean and One Piece and other such fun. But I've hacked it, reskinned it for Star Wars piratical action. We are set after Return of the Jedi, not quite to the point of the sequel trilogy of movies somewhere in that nested space when the New Republic is trying to wrest control of wrest control of the galaxy from the Empire's clutches. I'm utilizing a setting that is not canon to any of the official Star Wars at this point. It is Legends, known as the Tapani sector, which harkens all the way back to the 90s with the original West End Games Star Wars role-playing game. Tapani sector is cool to me because it still has some empirical or imperial, not empirical, imperial presence as well as a number of noble houses. And foils, light foils. That's fun. So we are again in the second full session. Gosh, I'm going to look down and find out I was like actually in the third session, I think maybe, but it doesn't matter. We're playing forward in this game. So it is Rapscallion, piratical. We have a ship, a beautiful ship. It is the ship template of the Jewel. The Jewel was stolen from the Empire here in Tapani sector. The ship is known as the Deceptor. The Deceptor is a Raider class corvette. It is a beautiful ship that carries one lone TIE fighter with it, which is a TIE Advanced. This was an experimental and very powerful ship commissioned by the ISB director for the sector, known as Drell Carnus. And Drell will stop at nothing to get back his precious ship, not just because it has a fantastic vault on it that is very important to the Empire's aims. It is also a black eye that he must wear constantly because you pirates stole this ship from him. And oh, is it TIE Advancer or TIE Defender? I can't remember. Someone find a picture and note it in the ship area so that we will forever know. That is a thing that I think I bounce between Advanced and Defender multiple times. So we need the picture and the name, or I will keep bouncing. So we have you guys just finished plundering the Orpheon, a Clone Wars era freighter that was under control of Stratag 9, a tactical droid that had remained active and controlled the last of that ship and utilized its hull breach and nuclear fission engines to ward off people from stealing and plundering its treasure. But it failed because you killed it dead. Is dead and never coming back ever whatsoever. Just like Palpatine, because he died in Return of the Jedi, he's never coming back. Somehow he's dead forever. Gone. Because when people fall down a hole in Star Wars, they never come back. That is a staple and a trope of our genre. I'll stop harping on that. Let's remind ourselves of our characters, especially since Jolene is back. Welcome back, Jolene. We're going to start off with you. If you could introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your character.
Hi, I'm Jolene, she, her. I'm playing Ali Vat. Is that how I pronounced it the first time? I don't remember.
We
It's
said
been a minute.
Ali because I have my sister's name is Ali. So, yeah,
Yeah,
thank
Ali.
you.
Gotcha. Ali Vat, the ship rat. She's a little scamp. She gets the crew into trouble sometimes. Luckily, hasn't so far so good. Maybe because she missed a session. Who can say?
Well, she did just miss a session. She nearly caused trouble for them by like leaving. two people on the Orpheon, but really she was just finding a different place,
Yeah,
I pulled
totally.
the old aliens like
She
no, it's
gets
an
up.
unstable platform. I had to move somewhere else.
She gets up to hijinks and steals mysterious things.
So we're heading from the right to the left on the character keeper, meaning that Greg, you are next. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your character.
Hey, I'm Greg, he, him pronouns. I'm playing Razundul, also known as just Raz. Raz is the navigator playbook. Last time he's really the pilot of this vessel. Really laid in to the Orpheon and shot it up good. And has absconded with a backup of the tactical droid. Whoops. Um, yeah, Raz is definitely not getting up to anything nefarious with that. And also is probably a little upset, I believe, that Cola has been kind of picked over Raz to be second in command of this ship. After all, who pilots this thing? Um, so looking to get a little of that in this session.
Thank you, Greg. Next up is Undesh. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about your character.
Yeah, my name is Anders he, him. I'm playing Cola Breaker Brecht, also known as Scorpion. She is the gunslinger playbook, and she's been chosen by death, and she's trying to get vengeance on the ISB director we stole the ship from. Yeah, she's a bad person.
Okay. Next up is Steven.
Hi, my name is Steven. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Faru Bryn, whose pronouns are she, her. She is a Twilight swashbuckler. She used to be in a traveling circus athletic troupe, sort of like Cirque du Soleil, called the Star Corsairs. Um, and she was kind of pushed out along with another um, member of the troupe. And since then, she's been working along with this crew. She's athletic and can tumble and move around and sneak in and out of places.
And then last but not least is Mark.
Yeah, I'm Mark Keenan, and I'm playing Captain Shag Cochran, EM. I'm the captain of the Scepter, which we stole. I am seeking revenge against my rival, Lady Melinza Bastra, who fucked me over with the Empire, turned me in for favors or money or who knows what. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get her. Got some cool treasure from our last thing. Got myself House Massetti lightsaber or lights foil, depending on what we decide it is. And we're about to go to my secret pirate lair to party down.
Oh, it's definitely a lightsaber.
Lightsaber, great,
Yeah, the saber is upgraded. The light foils are lighter. They do less damage.
great,
They're a
great.
little less powerful. Lightsabers straight up, like hardcore. The full
Lightsaber,
sword.
then.
Yeah. The lair, a thing that came with Captain Shag's during character creation that we have yet to see.
Yeah.
I am excited for it. I have notions, but really, we are going to lead off with talking about it and discovering it together. So, as the captain, you have a layer. You've marked it on the Tapani sector map. There are two features of the layer that you have chosen.
Mhm.
A size one group of loyal lackeys.
Loyal being the important part of that.
Yes, that is a tag that is quite important, and a supply of a rare resource. So let's talk about that. I think we talked a bit last time, but just to reaffirm it in our minds, the layer is located on the border of the free region, the free world's region,
Mhm.
and also very near, almost to the point where it could be disputed between the Pelagia province of that noble house and the Cadrian province. And I think you'd said you leaned a little more towards Pelagia.
A little bit. I think it's there because it is possibly a disputed territory, so no one can like come in and definitively enforce. Although we did pay tribute to Pelagia to get in last time.
That's right. And I think you paid tribute to someone in
I
particular.
think we did, yeah.
Yeah. A particular knight by the name of Valara Nova you paid tribute to. And she's a pirate hunter. So I'm really curious about why in the world she accepted such a thing. Maybe we will explore that.
I'm just so
Uh,
charming.
it's probably because she thought Shag Cochran was on the up and up, totally cool. No pirates here. It's fine. I
Mm.
trust him at his word. I'm sure that's it. Cool. So what is this supply of a rare resource?
Yeah, that's a great question. Um, so what are we using instead of oil?
Coaxium.
Coaxium. Is coaxium rare enough, do you think, to count as a rare resource, or should it be something cooler?
Yeah, if we all accept that Solo was a good movie that is part of the
Well,
Star Wars canon, then coaxium is absolutely very valuable and could
uh,
be a great resource.
yeah. Does anyone else have anything that might be like something that might be valuable to like the two houses nearby? Or, 'cause, I mean, refueling, totally cool, down with that.
Yeah,
But the
Kyber would be another one, right? Because
Mhm. Yeah,
that's being near Pelagia, they were very Jedi focused.
yeah, yeah.
Um, trying to think what else is valuable in
There's
stuff.
spice, but I think
Spike,
we
yeah.
we
Yeah.
could stay away from that.
Let's go with Kyber. I think that's gonna be fun.
Oh wow, that is great. That
Yeah.
is great. Is there a Kyber crystal, like a crystalline caves
Deposit.
that,
Yeah, I think so. I
yeah,
think I like the
deposits?
idea of like, it's on a, it's in an asteroid or whatever, like typical thing. And yeah, like at the core of it, there's like a Kyber crystal um cavern or whatever.
Kyber
So
Crystal Cavern. I love it. I'm
It's
gonna
there.
mess that up
Say,
many,
say it
many
three times fast.
times.
Kyber crystal cavern.
can we say so? There were a couple of sources of uh crystal, right? And one of them was Jeddah of Kyber.
Mhm.
One of them was Jeddah, and it was destroyed, right? Or it
Mhm.
chunked, into chunks. Did you steal this asteroid piece and put it and ship it here?
I feel like the asteroid kind of like accreted around it, so maybe it was ejected from some other destruction thing. Um, yeah, but I probably like got a. I imagine the way I found it was I got a tip for it, a line on it. Probably took out whoever gave me the hint, and so like not many people know about it.
If I took out, you meant like on a date or something?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
we went
oh,
out and
okay.
showed them last
All
time, so
right.
they wouldn't tell anyone. Just
Okay,
yeah,
good. All right. Awesome. Yeah, totally not dead. Okay, great. Somehow they ended up dead. Great. Um, so to be clear, we're accepting that this maybe it's from Jeddah, maybe from somewhere else, an asteroid that has this Kyber crystal cavern inside that is a resource. Um, do you have this very loyal crew actively mining the asteroid? Are you just sitting on it? I mean, it's
I
it's a
think we're just sitting
huge
on it. Maybe
resource.
because like if Pelagia is so interested, like maybe that's part of why we are tolerated. Like we know where some Kyber is, and if you be cool, maybe you can have some sometime.
Nice. Nice. Okay. That resource is super interesting and pregnant with many possibilities. I
I don't
am,
think we're miners though. We're pirates.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or maybe this loyal crew or the lackeys. Uh, do the lackeys handle the mining, or do you think you have like some other group or
I think the lackeys may oversee it. But yeah, I think they're like if I needed to take off on a ship on my own, they would come with me.
excellent?
And I think it's I think it's a group of other Thalithians. I think like they came from wherever I came from.
Oh, nice. So they're countrymen in
Yeah, yeah.
quotes.
They're distinct in costume and prosthetics.
Ooh, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I think they are. Maybe yeah, like d- not sister brother, but like just a family. There's some
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
relation going on. That's
Well,
why they're
true.
so loyal. Because, as you know, family never betrays
Ever, ever,
each
ever.
ever. So it's good. You got the hashtag loyal, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's talk a little bit more about the layer. I'm imagining, and I just want to make sure everybody is on the same page here. I'm imagining this layer isn't just a stopover. There is some profit here. So similar to like a Trinidad, there's maybe a oh shoot, maybe also similar to like Old West. There's a small town that has propped up around this area. Um, okay, a handful of people, no more than 10, is your lackeys.
Yeah. So half a dozen, eight around there.
Yes, that is exactly the phrase I was trying to think of. A
Boomtown.
boom town. Thank you, Jolene, for your vast brain and word knowledge. I appreciate that. It is like a little boom town. So we have this asteroid. There's a place where you guys can dock. Do you imagine that this is an actual planetary system here where you guys have set stakes in the layer, or is
I think it's
it
just out somewhere. I think it's not associated with a planet. Like that's why it's like it is remote. It is not, it is not known to the houses.
is it an asteroid field, or is it a lone astronaut with
Ooh,
a
that's a great question. Asteroid field makes for fun spaceship stuff. Lone asteroid makes sense for like being an ejected piece of an exploded planet or something, right? Or I guess let's do asteroid field and have that be that. Yeah,
good asteroid field?
yeah. Also makes it
Ah,
harder to find because it's one of many.
exactly. No Imperial ships will go inside an asteroid field
Right.
because it's so dangerous. That's good.
They're so close together.
It's true. It would just be destroyed. Let's go around the horn because I like the idea of us painting the scene for this asteroid field that is a layer. We know that one asteroid is different from the others. This is the one that has the Kyber, already messed it up, Kyber Crystal Cavern located within it. But I'm going to start off with Faru Bryn. Faru Bryn. Within this asteroid field, there is one particular planet that, not planet, planetoid, asteroid. Let's just say asteroid. It's an asteroid field, so it's an asteroid. There's a particular asteroid where the Deceptor docks. And like there is a set of docking facilities that have been erected. What is one particular feature of that asteroid, your docking asteroid, where Faru recognizes that as an opportunity? Yeah.
Mm.
Um, so it might not sound like an opportunity right away, but this asteroid is actually spinning quite fast,
Mm.
meaning that it has gravity, which is unusual. Um, Small asteroids wouldn't normally have gravity like this. It makes it harder to dock at, but easier to maintain the ships.
Mm.
Um, and I think we actually get ferried over to the main asteroid where the rest of the boomtown is via like little bubble ships or something like that. I think we saw those in Skeleton Crew.
Mm,
Is that
Mhm.
right? Like a little bubble ship that kind of zips us across, so we can go back and forth. Yeah.
fine, fine. Yeah, maybe there's even a like this bubble shuttle. There's a beam
Mm.
and it just follows that. It's just so if you wanted to go to a different asteroid, you have to point the uh, tracking beacon.
I like that a lot.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Raz, what is it that you or the ship most enjoys about this particular docking asteroid?
Um, because we're so far from any other vessel and any other star really out here in the black, this sort of rogue asteroid field. Um, and we have to dock, so we have to spin so quickly to get into the docking maneuver. There's this beautiful moment as you get close to docking where it almost feels like you're in hyperspace as all of the stars are whizzing past.
That's awesome. Uh, Ollie, Ali, dang it, Shiprat.
I can change the name. It's no problem.
Nope, nope. I'm going to get it down. Like all other words in all languages, I will get it down eventually. Um, Ali, Alivat. Um, you took some treasure from the Orpheon. You got one treasure, and you chose as well something special and double checking the
Strange object with mysterious powers of the face
strange
divine.
object of mysterious powers. I do not want that to be a holocron because that
I
is
already have one of those. So.
exactly. You don't
Yeah.
want to start a like a
A
necklace of
holocron collection.
holocron.
That's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
That's very weird. I found out that my wife has a cousin who has a collection of Stanley Cups.
Oh
That she
wow.
has shelves on her wall for the various Stanley Cups, and I think
Yeah. They must be a very good player.
to each their own is what I thought to myself. To each their own, and then I felt sad, but then we talked about Skylanders because that's where we had a lot of collection of Donovan stuff. So you have this mystical artifact. Where is it that Ollie has hidden this?
I think she's put it in like her little lockbox thing. Like right next
Ooh,
to with the holocron that she stole before previously. It's just this like this little lockbox. I'm like, oh, you go in here. You're my box of special things. And maybe it's like sort of like a I guess like a crest type pin type thing. Like a badge.
you wait. You're asking, is this a badge or
No,
pin?
I'm suggesting the
Okay,
strange object that I stole. Like maybe it's like a badge or crest of some sort.
interesting.
Unless you had
Okay,
something else in mind, because I was like, strange object is pretty vague, so we should
it is.
hammer
No, I
down what
get
it
you. I
looks
was
like.
working on it. I was working on it, but that's good. Okay. Yeah. You think that it is a badge because it has like a little brooch pin and it just seems
Yeah.
badge-like. There we go.
Shiny. It's like, oh yeah, I like this thing. Mine
Love
now.
it. It's got it written in an ancient tongue that
Hmm.
you could probably get someone to identify for you, but then they would see you're shiny. So,
Yeah,
really up to you if you want to
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't speak whatever this is.
Exactly. Guy with weird star eye might be able to tell what it is, but who even talks to Raz anymore? He's always talking to the ship and caressing it and the like.
It's my best friend.
Cola, let's talk a bit about so there's the place where you dock. There is this asteroid from mining, but then there's this Boomtown asteroid that um, has grown up. Are the main population, again, Boomtown, small population, are they escaped prisoners, refugees, um, people who tried to join the crew and weren't allowed because you've got 100 people already, or just independent um, small business folk who saw an opportunity?
Um, I think because this is around the mining of the Kyber, right? Did I
Yes.
understand that correctly? Yeah. So I think it's partly miners, and then you have their families, and then I think there's probably some of the families of the crew who aren't like on the ship, probably some of that, and that has built up to be like enough people that it attracts additional people. So you have probably a little bit of everything, like space drifters who want to settle down for a bit but don't want a place where there's a lot of law and order type stuff, because there's not going to be a lot of that here probably. So yeah, very like rowdy people. Yeah.
I like that. That's really good. Where's the place that Cola most likes to spend time at?
Ooh. Um, I think there's like maybe not like a fighting ring properly, um, but there is a place where they have like occasionally we'll have set up a fight when there's some people who want to, maybe even when people want to settle a score, it's like, yeah, put them in the fighting pit and they'll get to slug it out, and then we're done with it, that sort of thing. And sometimes people do it just for show as well.
And this is more than just fisticuffs. Is there also dueling, like uh dueling via blaster pistol?
No, I think they try to keep it somewhat non-lethal, um, but it's like, I don't know, shock gloves or
Ooh,
something.
shock
Uh,
boxing.
it's gonna hurt a lot, but unless you really try, you're probably not going to kill the other person. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but and occasionally there will be no, we're doing this with vibro knives or whatever, because they really want to fight to the death for some reason, or at least risk it. But usually it's like, yeah, 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 pugilocracy. It's
Bureaucracy. Oh man, the words are great. Excellent. Um,
she likes to watch the fights. I don't. She's probably been in a fight there once or twice, maybe, because she's an abrasive person, and sometimes people pick on her because she looks
you're not so
small.
tough without that big gun of yours,
Yeah,
Breaker.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. And then it turns out that she is. So
Good. Captain Cochrane, what is one place in the boomtown that has sprung up that is going to be a problem?
I mean, I think that's got to be the whatever the cantina saloon equivalent. Yeah, not part of my plan for the place, but that's it happens, and you can't really tell people not to do it. I think that encourages, careless talk, a little bit of violence more than we would like every once in a while,
Hmm.
and definitely attracts. That's where like if there's grifters coming through or people like looking to cause trouble, like that's where they're going to gravitate towards.
That brings me to a last question, then I want to transition to actual downtime moves. How locked down is this? This is a cart, this is in an asteroid field. You've got one set of docks that's specifically for the Deceptor, this group of family and miners. How locked down is it? How often are there strangers who will just show up here?
I think you got to kind of know a guy to know where it is in the first place. So probably not too many, but it's not like lockdown, lockdown. Like if there's 100 crew and their folks, like people are going to come in and out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I imagine they don't dock where the Deceptor docks, so there's probably some kind of
Yeah,
crappy, just here's fields on this asteroid where folks have decided to
yeah.
park. Okay.
So I figure one of the things you set up, Rich, was this bubble transition, transport thing.
Hmm.
You can go from different asteroids. So I imagine that there's probably a crappy asteroid
Right, right.
that they can land on and then jet over from the bubble thing. And then I'm guessing that the Kyber Crystal Cave is probably a secret that not many people know which
Yeah,
asteroid it's on that you can beam to figure out what you need to do and come back.
yeah,
It's not the primary one, it's just where the treasure is.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And the lackeys, we need to give a name to your family. Are we just going to call them the Cochrane clan, or do you have a different?
Wow. Let me think about that for a minute. Hmm. Um, get a thesaurus out. Um,
Wordhippo.com.
Yep,
Great,
that's
great
what
site.
literally on it right now. Uh, um, let's just call it a kin.
Cochrane kin.
Yeah.
I like that. The Cochrane kin oversee the miners. The miners do their work, and I think, yeah, I think that's a thing that I'll just, yeah, I had an idea, and I'm going to introduce that as we go. Instead of it having happened in the past, it will happen in the moment. Yeah, I'll just sit on that idea. That's wonderful. Cool. Last question. I'll open this to everybody. Do we imagine that the Boomtown, and I'm unfortunately borrowing outside of Star Wars for a little bit of like aliens, like Wayland Yutani tech. Do we believe that this asteroid, at least where around the Boomtown, has some kind of atmosphere generator so you can walk between the buildings, or do we think that you're gonna have to?
Inside. So it's like, yeah, yeah. For ease, I think there's atmosphere.
Okay, so you can walk streets.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can walk around. It's Star Wars. It doesn't care so
yeah.
much about
Like
vac suits.
the asteroid from Empire, like has some atmosphere, some
Yeah, yeah.
walk around, you know, not inside a space slug, but
Cool. Sounds good. Not inside a space slug that we know of.
that
Maybe
we
the
know of.
entire
Yeah.
galaxy's inside an incre but no. If you're not going there, that's not Star Wars. I'm sure it's not. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. I hope that creating our little boom town in our asteroid field was fun enough. Was fun enough. Let's transition to talk a bit about downtime moves. So there are downtime moves. You've begun downtime. You are being actively hunted, so you paid one treasure in a port to take downtime to avoid the watchful eyes of your pursuers. You've paid that one treasure, which means the pursuers will not pursue you for this one downtime action. However, if you stay in port for more than one downtime, then you're going to have to cover expenses by paying significantly more treasure, three treasures. So everybody gets one downtime action at this point, and then you're going to have to figure out if you are going out on a new hunt or if you are paying more treasure. And then there's some cool stuff that happens when you leave downtime and begin a new adventure. You heal all of your harm, you refresh your bonds as well. But you have moves within downtime. This is similar to our Forged in the Dark style games for downtime. You can gamble, investigate, perform a ritual, tinker, test your bonds, carouse, or make dubious friends. So, because Stephen and Mark, we know the two of you won't be here next week, I want to make sure that we get your downtimes queued up and accomplished this session. I doubt we're going to have two sessions of downtime, but I wouldn't put it past us. So, that is me planning ahead. The Black Buoy is fantastic. You were saying that's either the cantina or the fighting ring,
Or the whole thing is called
or
the
the
Black
whole
Buoy.
thing, the Black
Uh,
Buoy. That's so much
it's
alliteration.
Shag's hideout. I defer to.
The thumbs up on Black Buoy.
Love it, love it.
Black Buoy is very piratical. That's good stuff. It's lots of booty in Black Buoy. Awesome. Captain Shag, being the captain, you
There's
get to
lots of beauty
go.
in the Black Buoy is Kyber Crystal Cavern Cave.
Now start with D's. Do D's. Okay. It's the most alliterative game I've ever played, friends. No, it's all consonants. Captain Cochrane, please tell us what downtime move you are most interested in.
Um, hmm. I think I've got friends. I said we were gonna party, so let's carouse.
Fun.
Yeah.
That is a wise choice. Carouse. Let's talk about carousing. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So I mean, the crew got a share of treasure. Everyone's coming back to celebrate all that. Probably some of it comes back to the folks who stayed back here, the kin. So it was just like, yeah, we had a good score. It was dangerous and fun. Let's hit the cantina.
okay. So you go to the cantina that is a problem.
Yes.
That's great. Checking in, imagining cantina. I'm just borrowing a lot of Deadwood, right? It's
Hmm.
Deadwood Star Wars.
Yes.
So cantina, saloon at the bottom,
Hmm.
maybe small little
Private rooms.
brothel on
Yeah.
second level, pleasure center area. Everybody cool with that? It does if it okay. Yeah. And if you're not cool with it, you feel put on just like message me privately. It's no problem. Not going to go deep into it because we do have a number of safety tools along those lines. So worry not about such things. You're going to spend one treasure and roll
Yeah.
for carouse. And you roll plus polish, which you are quite polished, if I
I
remember
am quite
correctly,
pumped.
as a former pirate lord.
And so that'll be my last treasure for now.
Oh my.
Oop, all out of treasure.
Oh, treasure
Um,
is great. That means more fun for me.
yeah. Rolling plus polish with nothing else, right? And if I need to, I can spend bonds after the fact, right?
We have played it that way, and I'm perfectly happy with playing it that way.
Great. That's 2d6 plus 2. Gross. That is a 5.
All right. Man, that sucks. You spent a whole downtime for a 5. All right. On a miss, mark 1 luck.
Mm-hmm. Um, can I spend some bonds to bring it up to a 7?
You can. You will need to spend 2 bonds.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yep, we'll have to do that. Cool. I'm gonna spend my bond with hmm, interesting. And when do bonds refresh again?
They're going to refresh at the end of downtime.
Oh, okay,
So,
great.
go for it.
I'm gonna spend my bond with the Deceptor,
Ooh.
because we brought in the ship and the crew. And so that's part of the carousing. And is anyone interested in being a carousing buddy? If not, you know what? I will spend my bond with my friend who may be hanging out here, who is
They are now.
on the run. Yeah. I
Your friend is Ayatunde,
yeah.
who I should pull from our. Yeah, I love Ayatunde, so I'm very happy about this particular thing. He
He is
was
being
a
unjustly
Calypsan, right?
hunted. He took the fall for someone else, I think.
He did. He certainly did. There he is. Let me change his background so that we can easily find him in the future. Ayatunde is there. Yeah, this is great. I love this. So, Ayatunde wears a very, very cool cloak with some like bits of fur. There's some white fur from a different animal he's hunted. I imagine he's playing some high stakes sabacc when you come in. He makes sure that you get dealt in. Um, and then the high stakes sabacc ends and the two of you share some drinks and chat for a bit.
Hmm.
Um,
And all my treasure on the sabacc. It's more about the game than the winning. I can always get more treasure.
exactly. Ayatunde. So as a hit, describe how you're enjoying yourself, and you mark 3 luck in
Yep,
your abandon.
that fills up my luck track. Great.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, I think the two main portions are distributing treasure and encouraging the crew to drink and let loose. And I think I'll my thing is sitting down and losing at sabacc. I like playing. I don't care about winning.
Nice. That's fun. That's fun. When some of the girls from upstairs come down and see, oh, you're back in, do you imagine that they're afraid of you or eager to curry favor?
I think it's. I don't think they're afraid of me. I think it's almost. I think I almost cultivate the. I think I play up the like fallen void prince, the once great pirate lord thing, who's just kind of like the like clueless decadence almost to kind of disguise what's underneath. So I think they are not necessarily currying favor, but they're friendly and know that I'll drop credits for fun.
Cool. A few of them will sidle up to you and Ayatunde, and that's nice. Like they're
Yeah,
hangers on.
yeah,
It's a
pleasant
few free
company.
drinks there. Yeah, pleasant company. They do not try to pry anything more from you than you are willing to offer because they know that's some dangerous waters there.
Killing the golden goose. Yeah.
Exactly. You are the golden goose indeed. As you are having a good time, even though you mark three luck, there is a particular Thulothian, a member from your kin, a member of your kin, who enters this as yet unnamed cantina and looks around, finds you, and comes up to you. Seems urgent. He's a younger male Thulothian. Um,
I got the name generator up.
do
Uh,
it. What's
Zani,
his?
Zani.
Oh, great, Zani. He looks um bothered.
Hmm.
Captain, can I talk?
Anytime, of course.
It's about stuff.
Sounds important. Let's find a corner. Keep me deal me in for the next end. I'll be back soon.
So he steps aside with you. We'll say maybe there's a small room, not a closet, but like maybe there's a meeting room that has just recently been
Yeah.
erected here in the
One of the
cantina.
upstairs rooms is probably like my office, kind of.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, so it's upstairs. Come in, you can sit at your desk or whatever you have.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit, he's pacing.
Yeah.
And you can see the nerves about him. He's trying to step up. So Zani is trying to like assert himself amongst the kin as a person who can be counted on, who gets things done. And he says, one of the overseers is stealing kyber crystals.
Which one?
Corin. Uh, Corin is a newer arrival. He's an expert. He's actually helped you find a particular vein within the caverns that was as yet not discovered. Is Corin too close to Cochrane?
No.
Okay.
Is are they part of the kin or are they a minor we brought in?
Miter, you brought in recently.
Yeah. Um, you should bring him here.
I was going to kill him.
You don't have to do that.
You could tell he's relieved and also disappointed. Um, okay. He hesitates like to see if there's anything more, and if you're done, he will take off.
Pick up a book off the desk and start flipping through it, or a data pad.
Let's go to Faru Brand. You have a downtime action that you can take. We'll take our bio break after this, unless it looks like it's laying wrong, and we may pause in the middle. So let's see Faru Brand's downtime action.
So I think I'm going to tinker. In
Ooh.
the last session, the treasure that I took second, was some storm gems. It was like a crate of storm gems
Mm.
that are 4, 3 harm, and 1 wreck. And so I did a search, how many grenades are in a case or in a crate, and it's about 24 is what I had listed.
Sounds great. I can't wait to
Okay,
blow up that crate. I mean, that's awesome that you have that treasure.
yeah. So what I think I'm going to do
24
is
times 3. Sorry.
what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if I can't take a few of these and make them into bolos,
Shit.
right?
Oh my
Um,
God.
so what I imagine here is so the Tinker roll itself is on a hit, you create an object with 3 tags or repair an object to good working order. On a 7 to 9, the fates choose an object tag or a bad one, or it costs a treasure to complete. And on a miss, you're missing something crucial. Um, what I'd like to see here is what if I roll, and if I miss, I make none, something's missing. If I get a hit, I make 1. If I get a 10 plus, I make 2.
Fun. Okay.
How's that sound?
Sure. Sure.
And then we can talk about what potentially the tags and that kind of stuff are. So let me type this in. E6 plus it's vinegar, which I'm good at. Yay. I mean, yes. And this is Tinker. That is a 6.
That seems like not a success.
That is not a success.
You get to mark XP though.
Oh, I do, don't I?
You can spend bonds though.
I could spend bonds. It doesn't really make sense for tinkering. I don't know who I would bring in.
I would
You
Really?
damage the ship.
Oh,
I
that sounds
don't
great.
I don't have a bond with the ship.
I would
Um,
tinker with you.
let's see. What does my bond with um Ali do? I have to look that up. Um, ooh. Okay. Um, so my bond with specifically with Ali, because she is a lover, is to compel them to do me a special secret favor.
Ooh.
So, how about in this case, um, I compel Ali to get me the missing thing that's crucial from the miss. Does that make
I'm
sense?
into it. It's just like you're spending a bond either way, you know?
Oh, exactly.
So like
Except, um,
you could
I
spend
could,
it to take it to a 7 versus all
yeah,
right. I mean, if you want me to steal something, no problem.
yeah. I want you to go steal something because that's engaging the playbook, right? So,
Okay, to be clear, you're spending a bond to push that 6 to a 7.
no. Um,
No.
so what I'm doing is the
Roundabout,
fail
yes.
for Tinker. Yeah, the Tinker is on a miss. You're missing something crucial. The fates will tell you where you can find it. Once you do, complete this move as if you'd rolled a 7 and 9. So what
Okay.
I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my bond with Ali to say, go find what's missing and bring it back to me. And once
I
she
think what's
does,
missing is that because of the weight of these two particular three, so Bolo, you need a very strong bond for the Bolo to be able to snap around and not break. And the best place for that particular type of cable, if you can't order it special, which you're in the middle of nowhere, you can't order it special, is within the ships. So, either you strip the Deceptor down and not get caught, or go out to that little BFE spaceport and do it off of somebody who's recently arrived's freighter or little shuttle or whatever and not get caught. We will not count that as a downtime move because I don't think Jolene should have to, you know, give up the one downtime move. That will be connected to Faro Brand's downtime move, if that is okay with everybody.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's
so
the
I think I
thing.
tell Ali, I'm like, okay, I think the way this looks is I go out to like an unused asteroid. and I start piecing things together, and I think I try one out. And it doesn't work, and they go flying, these three grenades go flying all over the place. So I'm gonna reduce the store that I have. Um, because these just took off and blew up out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, oh, that's dangerous. I need to find something stronger. So I go back to Ali and I say, um, I need I need to find something. Do you think you can help?
I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, good. I thought you might be the person to talk to. So I need something stronger than this Durasteel. And I need it to be in a cable. Um, I think that
I know where to get
I,
it.
I could probably get it off the ship, but I don't want to, I don't want it to go missing. So yeah. So you know where to get this already?
Of course, totally. Yeah.
Okay. So
Don't worry, hon. The less you know, the better.
okay. That sounds good. I trust you.
Yay. Sweet. That is fantastic. And I think that's the perfect point for us to take our mid-game bio break. So let us do that. Okay, so Ali knows where to steal the cables to help complete Faru's bolas, the very, very, very deadly bolas that do. There are three on a bola, and that means that would be 9 harm. Wow, that is so much. So very much damage. Cola Breaker Breck, what downtime action interests you?
That is a good question. I wanted to do the test your bonds, but it seems like unless you expect to get a 10 plus, it's there to oh right, I have a trouble. So yeah, that's actually perfect. Just says remove troubles or tags. I don't know what tags are in this context. But that doesn't matter. I have trouble. So I would like to get rid of that. We talked about having a scene with Raz, and I think that's what makes the most sense here, since my trouble is a tech thing, kind of, and he's the techie guy.
All of this makes sense to me.
Yeah, so let's try that. Let's see. Test your bonds. When you test your bonds with a crewmate during downtime, tell them what you're confronting them about. Spend X bond with them and roll plus X. I have 0 bond with Raz, so I'm rolling plus 0. And what am I confronting him about? I think I'm questioning Raz's loyalty to the crew. Like he came with a ship, and I came with a crew, and I'm not sure that I fully trust him. I think that's the gist of it from my side at least.
Ooh, that sounds
Does that make
great.
sense?
Where are we?
Yes, I was
Um,
very,
Ooh,
very, very questions. Are you on the ship? Do you wait for the rare time that Raz leaves the ship to have this conversation?
does Raz leave the ship?
Uh, that's a good question. I think Raz does leave the ship. Because I didn't take like the I can't touch land kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? Um, but he's sort of I do have that that weird book or something. I think he's quietly going to his quarters on the buoy, right? Like going back and forth, sure, but he doesn't have a whole lot of business to do.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think I
Ooh, could this happen on a bubble shuttle?
Bubble shuttle, bubble shuttle.
Ooh, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
fine with
sure.
that.
That sounds good. So yeah, I think I just like you're getting into the bubble shuttle, and I just kind of run the last few
Like by
steps and jump
myself,
in.
I'm by
Yeah, yeah,
myself,
yeah,
and you jump in. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I
Cola.
Raz, um, I'm not sure if I would like confront you directly or if
Talk around me.
I think I would. That Cola doesn't try to. Um, I was thinking like trying to
You're thinking about
build.
introducing subtlety to Cola's interactions with others? I'm here
Yeah,
for
and
it, but a little
that
surprised.
just feels wrong. So I think she just like turns to look straight at you and I know you did good work here on the with the fight now, but I don't trust you. You haven't been with the crew very long, and the captain he relies on you. We all rely on you to pilot the ship. We have to know that we can trust you. Um,
Speak for yourself. How long have you been a pirate, Cola?
I've been a criminal for a long time. Pirates, something else doesn't really matter, does it? I know who to. And
Mm.
here she's just blustering and lying because she has sold out everyone. But I know
A
when to.
criminal has a code, Cola. What code do you live by?
Yeah, let's make the roll here to see
Criminal
how.
has no code. Yeah. What code do you
Yeah.
live by?
I don't have the roller up, so let's get that done. And let's see if I can do this. I have to type a thing in first, and I have to type something in 2d6.
While you're doing that, there was a question in chat for Raz. Is this Raz's first time to the buoy?
Uh, well, we've said that we've had the ship for about a month.
Mm-hmm.
So is this the first time we've been back to the buoy in a month?
Question. Probably not. I imagine we go like between major
Okay,
scores.
so maybe
Yeah.
his second time then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 6. Uh, and I'm not sure. Let's see. My bonds are with Faro. I actually have a bond with Rat.
You can burn that, or you can use
Yeah, I
that
should have
bond
spent that.
to
I
push.
didn't
You
think I
can.
had one. Yeah, I should have spent that beforehand.
Um,
Uh,
did we? I thought we were allowing bonds after the roll because that's how Shag pulled off.
yeah, in this case, it doesn't really matter then. If I'd known I'd had it, I would have spent it before.
You want the XP or you want the hit
No,
result?
I'm
Oh,
saying,
sorry.
Undesh, if you want, you can spend that
Yeah,
retroactively. We've said
Oh.
you can.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. I'll do that. I
okay.
think because I think, or do I want the XP? And maybe the XP is more fun actually, and the failure might be more fun. Let's see what happens on a miss. Your
Yeah.
bonds fail you. Their player tells you what you did wrong, and the fates give you a trouble. Ooh, yeah, that's fun,
Right.
but also a bit
Rough.
scary. We
Yeah.
already have a trouble, but sure, I'll take that for an XP. I only have one XP. I need more.
It's true.
Um, and the miss, and just for from the interaction, the miss is more fun. So yeah, my bonds fail me. Their player tells you what you did wrong.
So Cola is confronting Raz about um my loyalty,
Yeah,
right? Right, okay. Um hmm, loyalty. Loyalty. I am I am loyal to Captain Cochrane. I am loyal to our ship. I am loyal to our crew. I do not go off on adventures in TIE fighters without being prompted. I stay with the ship. I perform broadsides to save my shipmates when they have gotten themselves into trouble of their own devising. I toe the line, Cola, and I'm not exactly sure why the second in charge doesn't. And then
Yeah,
that's when the bubble ship opens and Rez just walks away.
yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm looking, there's actually some not terribly helpful, but pre-prepared troubles at the end. They're all
Oh, that's
interesting to
cool.
give you an idea of what
Hmm.
kind of troubles there are, and they're all
I will say, however, uh, just keying off at Rich, I do have the trouble that this would be the peaceful solution, right? With Cola of confronting her with words and not violence. So you can compel me,
oh,
as I
that's
have that trouble.
true. Yeah.
If we really want to
Yeah.
make it,
Yeah.
scratch.
Yeah. That
Gets
sounds
into PvP if
fantastic.
Hundish is good with that too. I
Yeah,
just want
Dash,
to,
are
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, this is Cola, so yeah. I think that the trouble that you will mark could come from the result of me compelling Raz. So I'm gonna hold on my trouble because the scene isn't quite over. Raz, you realize, oh, I could just walk away here. I've delivered the message, but then there's you know no mercy or compassion for your foes, and Kola has made herself a foe to you and the ship. I think you feel compelled to seek violence, to prove to Kola that even more than her words, her threat is of no consequence to you.
And I will spend my bond with Faru because Faru is the most compassionate person on the crew, at least in Rise's eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
We got lots of sessions
and
to sort that out.
exactly, and who I actually believe should be the second in charge. It's not really Raz. He knows he's mostly the pilot. Um, so stand your ground is a basic move. Faru is not here, so I don't get an additional +1. I'm only spending the one, so I don't get the +1. Am I facing my vice? What does that mean? No. Oh, well, I am speaking.
Your vice is the special, your special
Right,
trouble.
which is the sea's curse, right? And this would be
Yeah.
close to speaking my true heart's desire.
Ooh, is that part of your curse?
Yes, I can't speak my true heart's desire. So I think I even get -1.
Oh no!
Okay, so I roll -1. Don't worry. All that happens if I mess up is that uh, hurt you. All right, stand my ground. That's not so good. That's a 6.
Ah. And you've spent a bond just to get
I
to
can
the
spend
point of standing your
luck,
ground.
right?
You could spend luck.
I will spend luck to get the 7.
What were you rolling for?
That's stand your ground. So the compel is to cause violence, and then I roll stand your ground against the compel.
Oh, right, right, right. Yeah.
And on a 7 to 9, I mark a trouble, or I give in to the compel. My choice. Oh, um, I mean, this would if I choose the trouble and I'm reading this correctly, we both get a trouble out of this.
Yes, if you choose a trouble,
I choose
Kola
the
gets a
trouble.
Awesome. Um, wow. I'm looking at these pre-generated troubles. There's some interesting ones. There's some that are very like boring physical ones. So that is a thing. I
And I
think,
think I that will be my vice. I can mark my vice, right, of being hunted.
yeah.
Um, the sea is now searching for me.
Mm, okay. Cola, this trouble that you've marked is something that will also come from the nightmare you're about to have. But the trouble is that you entering into out of basically coming out of downtime, you've received no rest here. You are exhausted. The end point for exhausted is it says a scene. I think I'm going to put that as a little more clearly. A scene after you've found rest. So basically, coming out of downtime, you will be exhausted until you seek rest. And here is the effect of being exhausted. Enemies facing you take the ante. So because you're exhausted, you're a step slower and they will be able to hit you harder. And you're going to need to seek rest or companionship in order to resolve your exhausted trouble. Because you're not going to get any sleep when I hit you with the next thing. Um, so, yeah, that's a thing. And then, Raz, you marked your hunted. Is that
I marked
correct?
hunted, yeah, which is my vice.
Great. While hunted, you can be compelled by the face to give in to the sea's call and walk for the waves. Ugh, so water related. But okay.
No, no, I think there's some fun there. And I think that the actual thing that Raz says that breaks that curse is, um, so he's just that laundry list of your offenses, right? And then he said, and one day I will see you deposed and Faru in charge. And he stops. And that's when he leaves the bubble ship.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna follow on with Cola since I told you you're going to be exhausted. I threatened you with things. Let's go with that. So you, Cola, we follow you. Maybe you spend a bit of time in the Black Buoy, but eventually you are. Where do you rest? Do you find a place to sleep in the Black Buoy? Do you head back to the Deceptor to sleep?
Think I have a place here. Um, yeah, I think I'm like renting a room from someone, like just a small place in the back of let's say it's an older woman. Let's look at the species. Um, let's say it's Mon Calamari, and she's doing some. She's like what would you call it? Growing, raising fish. She has like a big fish tank that she like is and she harvests the fish. She also has some extra space in her house. So I'm just like renting a room.
And she's a Moncall? Moncalmari, you said?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe she's like the mom of one of the crew members,
yeah,
and
yeah,
this is how she makes sure that she's got a place and her son can take the better room, and there's this like other room that you end up in. A
yeah.
mom call, correct. Good one. That's good. You Your bunk here is submerged in shadow, and the ship, its humming lights and that comfort is gone as you sleep here. It's much more quiet. You can hear the occasional burbling from the giant fish tank as it supplies air to those fish. As you're lying there trying to find sleep, there's a sour smelling mist that creeps along the walls and pools just beneath the bunk. When you try to move, the walls seem to stretch further, like a corridor between sleep and waking is a hallway you cannot cross. There's a red glow. It's faint at first, distant like a flare seen from underwater, but it grows. You smell scorched metal, the scent of a battlefield. The glow becomes a figure. You recognize his crimson skin slick with oil. You see his black armor scored with the cracks of age. The face of a pureblood Sith. One who tried to teach you in the ways before he was forced to cross over. Vindican. You have opened the tomb. The map. The wreck. The droid. You disturb what belongs to the dead. When you try to speak, your mouth fills with ash. He lifts a long red finger, points behind you. And then in this dreamlike haze, you're standing and you see your crew standing behind you, shadows made flesh, standing in a line, half seen by the red glow emanating from Vindican. Among your crew, one head turns towards you. Quince Malo, the slicer, smiling that quiet, twitchy smile that he always wears. His hands folded behind his back like he's hiding something. He is the rot, Vindican whispers. The traitor. You must dispatch him. Kill him, or the crew will suffer. Captain Cochrane, what is the most important thing that Quince Mallow has either sliced for the crew or done for you personally to earn your trust?
I feel like it might have been getting around the Imperial security protocols on the Deceptor, like getting the ship fully under our control.
Cool. Yeah. So
Probably
you helped.
with the help of someone on the ship who may or may not have helped, but mostly them, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Raz. He didn't ask Raz for the codes.
He's a pilot.
Excellent. After all of this that Vindican has shown you, you wake covered in sweat, completely exhausted, and you received no rest. It was a fitful evening. But you took your confrontation. That was your downtime action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Raz. Yeah. No, Raz, you just had a scene. So let's go with Ali. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you just had to kind of
can I-
half of a scene. Yes.
Can I get the note that we put in chat just on screen?
Yes.
We forgot to do +1 for the lair. to anything that happens there using the things, which was part of the reason for having it. Totally forgot.
Yes.
Totally slipped my mind.
Okay. Okay. So
So
everyone has a +1 if you make use of the layers features,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
that's a little vague.
it is.
Surprise,
Yeah.
surprise.
Uh,
But let's just say while in the layer, that's if you take downtime while in your layer, everyone gets a +1
yeah,
to the downtime move.
yeah.
Things
We
like
don't have
that.
to retro anything just for future
Yeah.
items.
Let's
Going
just
forward, you've upgraded the
Going
layer.
forward, yeah,
let's just for the people that haven't rolled, keep it without the +1, so we're all just fair and balanced. Does that make sense?
if you like.
Well, the people there was a lot of sixes rolled that would have
There
been a
was, there
7.
were, there were. It's true.
So just keep it even.
Meaning for this downtime action, the +1 is not relevant,
Yeah,
or do we
yeah,
want?
because
Alternatively, we could say for those who got screwed, I'll give you a +1 forward for your next roll.
Oh, there we
oh,
go.
there you go.
I'll
There
take
you go.
that.
So the fates have decreed that those who have taken downtime rolls, you may carry +1 forward into your next roll. And if you forget it,
Too bad.
too bad, so
It's on
sad.
you.
It's on you.
It's on you.
Yep. Keep track
All
of it.
right. So Ali has been requested to go get some stuff, and she knows exactly where to find the perfect cables for this sort of thing. And of course, it's in the ship, our ship, because I don't know other people's ship. It's gonna be like she's rummaging around down by the vault, and yeah, that's where she's gonna take stuff. And Raz, if you want, because of my scamp move. Anytime my nemesis stops me from causing trouble for the crew, you can mark 1 luck. So, if you think
I have
this is gonna,
filled my luck by hitting my vice, but I mean, I still like getting in your way.
oh wow, wow, you really did max out your luck. But yeah, so she's like going and rummaging around by the vault. 'Cause I feel like we can't get in the vault, right? Well, only one person can, but we don't know that.
Yes, only one person can get into your vault,
So
but that
This
taking
person is not
actually
from
revealed.
this feeds in with what I wanted to do as my downtime move, since I already have
taking
the thing with
cables from
cola, so
down
I like
there
it.
isn't going to hurt the ship in any way, shape, or form. It'll be fine.
So I can use 1 luck to twist fate and add a detail, which, if you're okay with it, is just I'm there too.
No, I'm
Okay.
yes,
Yes, I
100%
love it.
for that.
Okay.
You just burn a luck to get a luck. This is great. This is so
Ali,
great. I think where you're doing this, Ali, if we're okay with it, just so I can have Casey on screen,
hmm Yeah,
is
that's the
that
guard, right? The
yes,
guard
the
droid.
guards, our
Yeah.
our K2SO, the KX series droid is within sight of where you've popped a panel and are
hmm
stripping some of the cables, but it seems like it's not moving. It's just standing inert near the vault door that it always guards. Have you spoken with Casey before? Do you
I
often
think I've
speak?
tried to. I'm like,
Nice.
hey, why are you guarding a thing that we can't open?
It's awesome. And the answer that is well, I'm guarding what must be guarded. Move along.
Hmm, that's weird. Did your circuits get fried? Anyway, rummage, 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 tear, tear, tear.
Sweet. So you've popped a panel. You're starting to pull out, and these. Oh, this is
I think she's like
perfect.
laying on her back, like head's half in, so she can't see anybody that's walking through. Nobody comes down here anyway, so.
Raz, how is it that the ship informs you of this interloper filching its cables?
um, well, Raz shows up around a corner, right? Well, Ali's not paying attention. That you would only get from that corner if you had been in the vault, but Ali doesn't necessarily see that. Um, there's a flickering light up above because what Ali is pulling on is part of a power conduit that runs a big section of this uh, part of the ship. Have you suddenly taken an interest in repairs?
Uh, I don't did what's to repair? The door is broken, so you know, we don't need the cables for it. We
Raz's
can use them
eyes
for
get
something
somehow
else.
wider. Um,
We
you are
can.
removing parts of this ship.
Yeah, extraneous parts. We need them for
There are
some
no
other.
extraneous parts of this ship.
We need them for something else. It's called refurbishing.
Who needs them?
We need them. The crew needs them.
Raz reaches over and like hits a door panel, so the door panel closes. So you can't leave this butter.
What the?
Who needs them?
We're,
Uh,
we're, we're, we're working on making some bolas and we need right cables.
can
It's
I
gonna be
size up?
it's gonna be
Yeah,
super
you
cool.
certainly can size up. You're sizing up as a suspicious situation. Roll plus vinegar.
Okay, here we go. +1.
It's not that bad. Hey, there you
That's an
go.
8. Uh,
And we just have to pull up those sides up. You get to hold one.
man,
Or
those
hold an
those
additional if
questions
it's
actually
advanced.
don't work so well.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no read a person type thing.
Yeah, this size up is definitely a situation, not a person.
yeah. Okay, my bad.
That's okay. It's okay. I said yes. I should have pushed back or read more clearly.
You size up like the situation with Ali and what's going on there with all of that. But I'm not sure if the questions work for that either.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no. I don't think there is a read a person.
Okay.
There's no
No, let's keep
internal.
playing it out then. If we're okay with just obviating that role,
I
or
guess
just
it's parlay.
yeah.
Parlay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like maybe Ali is parlaying
Yeah, okay. I landed
with
that too.
Okay.
Raz because you've told them what you want. Like we've
Yeah.
actually hit the needs for
No,
this
that's
role.
true. All right. I got zero polish. So five, baby. Perfect.
These dice love you guys.
There actually is no 6 minus result on that.
That's because it's just a hard move.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just me. It's just
Basic
me
moves
doing
just get
stuff. Yeah.
GM gets to do stuff.
Oh man, I think what happens here is the two of you are having a confrontation, and Casey activates, steps away from the vault, and stands over the two of you. You are disturbing the peace. The two of you would please exit this situation.
Great job, Raz. Okay. Let's just
And then it
grab.
reaches down and it grabs Ali's ankle and starts to
Ah!
drag you out of the room.
At
You
least
do not have the cables. They are left
no.
on the deck plates near the open panel.
Damn it, Raz. It's your deal. I want to spend a bond on you. What
Spend
are
a
you even
bond on
doing
you.
down here? Yeah, no, I've got a special power. I can do it. Spend a bond on him.
Ooh, what's
What are
that
you even
do?
doing down
What is
here, Raz? Yeah, I guess we both get like escorted out.
Yeah.
He just doesn't get
Yeah,
air drag.
what is the move that you can spend a bond
I'm
on?
a scamp,
Oh.
so I can know exactly what secrets or weakness you're hiding. What are you even doing down here? Like
Oh
this
shit.
place,
Oh shit.
this was empty except for me and KC.
You notice that there's Raz is carrying something on his belt he doesn't normally have on him. It looks like a vial of blood. I was I was healing.
By
It's quiet down here.
and you heal with vials of Blood?
You've never seen Raz so flustered. Um,
What the flark? Or-
I don't know. I may have access to the vault.
Seriously?
It's
Is there anything good back
complicated.
there?
No, no, not really.
All right, well, you're gonna have to get me some new cables. So I guess we'll have to go break into some other ship.
Oh yeah, I feel like there should be a punishment from the ship for me doing it, but yeah, I think shut up, Ali. I'm gonna get her cables.
You could get cables from the ship, or Ali actually said, "Hey, we'll go to some other ship." So if the two of you go and leave the
Oh,
Deceptor to go all out to rob from some rando who just happened to park near the Black Buoy, you could do that. That sounds like a thing.
oh no, we'll take it from the ship. It's faster.
Oh, the
It gets
ship.
Ali off my back.
Oh, the ship. Ship's
Right.
so sad. So upset at you.
Also get Steven a really cool explosive bolo, so I'm down with
Yeah.
it. If I really-
Delicious.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right, and then she's gonna head back to Barrow Bren. It's a weird guy.
Okay. We cut back to Captain Shag Cochrane's office. Kala, we have defined Corin the minor, who is of age. Sorry, that's an English dumb word joke. It's a dad joke. But we define Corin's pronouns he, him. What species is Corin the minor?
Did we haven't said anything else about him, right?
Recent miner who found an undiscovered vein of Kyber. Zany thinks he's stealing Kyber crystals, hiding them.
Oh yeah. Um, think let's go with Trandoshan. No, a Rhodian.
Oh man, perfect. No wonder he's terrible. I love it. Corin the Rhodian is I think escorted in, but Zani has a blaster pistol. Like he just frog marched him into the cantina,
Mhm.
up the stairs, into your office. It's a to do. What is going on?
Zani says you've been stealing.
Zani's an idiot.
Zani, are you an idiot?
No.
Zani says he's not an idiot.
Well, Zani thinks he can get one up on the rest of your kin. I'm the one who found the vein.
So
I'm the
you're
one who's
entitled
doing
to
the
it.
work.
Mm-hmm. So you do think you're entitled to it?
No, I ain't took nothing. I take samples to test how good the Kyber is. If you knew half of what it is that I do, you would thank me. But
Zani,
nah,
should I thank him?
I think you should kill him.
Zani thinks I should kill you.
I don't think you should kill me.
Give me a reason.
You had to go out to get somebody who knew how to do this. I found that vein. I'm the best miner you've got. You kill me, you're going to lose production.
Zani, I think he's right.
So I don't kill him?
No, you don't kill him. Hold him though. And I Light up the lightsaber.
Do we cut away and there's no more?
I would like to cut off an arm.
Oh, wow. Uh, okay. That
We
is,
don't have to see it on screen,
yeah,
but
we don't. I mean, we have to see we hear a scream
yeah, and then the arm falls, right?
and we see it on the
Yeah,
floor with blood that you now are going to have to clean up.
because Zani can't do it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's great. I think Zani was 100% on board, and then when that happens, it kind of flips over and becomes real in a way he wasn't quite prepared for.
Mhm.
The screams, I think Kola, you're not around. Maybe is Ali or Faru, maybe the two of you are chatting about the cable that Raz stole when you're in the cantina when you hear the screaming from upstairs above you from the Rhodian. That little proboscis mouth emits much more sound than you might have thought. Yeah, there's all. Listen, you might think it's cauterized, but there's blood. And why is there blood? Because I've
Rhodium blood is
seen.
very
Yeah,
thin.
yeah, he gushes. He's a gusher, guys.
I think I do leave Zani to clean up whatever the mess is up there,
Okay.
and just come back down, sit down at the sabacc table, and just say like, "All right, whose hand is it?"
Oh, man. Oh my gosh, that feels like a line to stop on. Like it's so good. That is where a Deadwood episode would end. I'll just say that. And I'll check in with you guys. Were there any downtime actions? I think we took all of our downtime actions. No,
Raz did not take a downtime
Raz
action.
didn't take his downtime action.
Ali
Awesome.
didn't take. I didn't take one
Oh,
either.
you didn't. Oh, that's right. You were involved in a few things, but you never got
Yeah.
to. Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
So that scene ends with that. Who's got a hand? But let's hit our other downtime actions. Man, I've seen a lot of either of you. So who would like to go first with your downtime action?
I can go because it actually I think it happens right before Raz encounters Ali on the ship. This I would like to perform a ritual. Raz is maintaining the Sith alchemy, keeping the Baron alive. This has to be done from time to time. Otherwise, we're going to lose our leverage. Um, so he's in there, twisting knobs and in the silence of the vault. And just the accomplishing the goal is just maintaining the Baron's stasis.
Are you performing a ritual?
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. I'm so happy. This is one of the downtimes where I'm like, I don't know how we're going to do this. And thank you, Greg, for discovering how we will do this. When you use something strange to perform a ritual during downtime, roll plus Spitfire. We never roll Spitfire. This is great.
Raz is good at Spitfire, +2.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Raz is not good at Spitfire. That's a 6.
Oh man, do you want to spend a bond or shall we?
Did you add your +1 for the
I
downtime?
rolled 2d6 +2. Oh, my +1. I guess that would make it a 7.
Yeah.
The layer would
See,
make it a 7. Thank you for
people
the
forgot immediately.
Well, then
already.
I okay. But I have to use the resources. Kyber. I am I have stolen a piece of Kyber. That's why I was going across with Cola. I have and possibly framed a slicer in the process, but I have stolen a piece of Kyber to keep the ritual going.
That's the rare
Uh,
component. Okay.
yep.
Sweet. On 79, the fates choose another. So that's the one you choose. I get to choose one as well.
Oh, I will take just because we've kind of established it. You are cursed or changed in the process. It required an extraction of my
No, no,
blood.
no. I thought. No,
Oh,
no, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
oh.
Yeah, you don't get to choose one, Greg.
Yeah, you chose. No, no. On 10 plus, you choose one. On 7 to 9, the fates choose another. So you did choose one, the Kyber. I also choose one.
Yeah, but Greg didn't get a 10 plus, so he doesn't get to choose one.
Well, I got a 7 and 9.
Okay, let me just say, I think this move is written unclearly.
Yeah.
How can
Oh,
another
yes.
be another unless
Oh,
one has been chosen? So I
That
feel like,
you're right,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the
weird.
face choosing, but
But
it's
Greg,
really
you
really
so you
badly.
already chose. You need a final rare component to
Oh,
complete
I
it.
was using that as the fictional framing by which I get the
oh,
+1
oh,
to the
oh,
roll, making it
Yeah.
a 7.
oh.
Sorry.
Okay, I thought you got
Yeah.
excited about the options and had chosen one, and then I was like, and the fates also get one. So,
On a hit, it accomplishes. So we've maintained the stasis. On a 7 and 9,
yes,
you choose one of those down things. That's the 7. It can need something more. My blood. It could, yeah, whatever.
Hmm.
yeah, the way, just to be clear, I feel,
Hmm.
sorry, I have to go by feelings. I feel that this move is written to say on a hit, it works. On a 7 to 9, you must choose one of the below, and the fates choose another. On a 10 plus, you choose one of the below.
Oh,
That's what I
gotcha.
think it's reading. And I want to check into does it because you
Yes.
can't
Okay.
choose another
Yeah.
unless a one exists. So it feels like
Yeah.
the 7 to 9 is assuming that you choose one as well.
Yeah, because then you get two
Yeah.
bad things on
It al-
seven. Yeah,
Got it.
that makes sense.
That
Are
makes
we
sense.
are we
it
cool
makes
with that
sense. It
interpretation?
also makes sense that a 10 plus you shouldn't have to choose, like nothing gets chosen,
That's
but
fair. That's fair because that's normally how a 10 plus works.
yeah,
Is
you'd think there's no downside, you know?
It sounds like a ritual is always going to have some downside, though.
Some
Gotcha.
downside. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Then
So,
I
well,
am
let's
going
let's
to
run it your way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I like it. So I guess I will choose.
I've added in on a 7 to 9,
Uh-huh.
choose one, and the fates
It's
choose
choose
another.
another. I like it. The that is, yeah, that makes sense. That's so weird. The I will go with you are cursed or changed in the process. I think that's where the vial of blood comes in. There's I I have had to give up some of my essence to to keep the ritual going and maintain the Baron's life.
Awesome. I think we'll go with you then have the trouble of cursed,
Perfect.
which
I'm
is one of
just
the pre-done like
accumulating them.
suggested. Uh, so you're compelled to grow mindlessly violent at night. If you stand your
Oh,
ground, take a black mark. That is what the pre-done. If we don't like it, we don't have
no.
to, but this is what is
Throw it in
oh,
the
that
chat when you get a chance. Yep.
you wait, you have it? I was trying to copy paste it.
I don't have it, no.
Okay, I'm getting it right now. I just had not actually copied it. I was about to paste it in Imgur. You are compelled to grow mindlessly violent at night. If you stand your ground, take a black mark. I don't even know what a black mark is, but I'm
I think
sure
that's
it's
an injury,
another
essentially, isn't it?
subset of rules that I
Yeah,
haven't read
black
yet.
marks. I only get 4 of those.
Oh, geez.
Uh, are we good with night being hyperspace or something? Because day night don't really matter in space.
That is fair.
Okay.
You want to talk about the sea all the time, but day night is a thing where you draw your line. Okay, I see that. Okay. The sea stuff, you're like, oh no, it's cool, guys. Day night though, can't truck with such things. Um, yeah, I think we'll just go with like the proverbial night. It's when you're off duty and
Okay.
in rest
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cycle.
Yep. Okay.
Um, yeah, there we go. And if you stand your ground, you take a black mark, and that's also your exit. Oh, your exit strategy. The end point is witchery. So that one we'll have to figure out what that means. But I think we've got options. It's fine.
Could that
It's
be
good.
like you have to perform another ritual?
Ooh, you have to
Yeah.
perform the
Yeah.
ritual successfully. I like that.
Do
That's
it right.
fun. Excellent. Excellent. That's not terrible at all. Yeah, I think
That's just the first one. You choose one too.
yeah. That's the second one. So unintended consequences is I like the idea that this being that is being like his soul is being copied across vast distance. That by giving up your blood and some of your essence, he's starting to become aware inside. You have
Okay.
uh, an unwanted rider, which is this particular individual's essence, split across three beings, really. His own body, the person who's his duplicate, and now you
Now
because
me.
you're contributing. That sounds lovely. I'm
Uh,
not going to do that as a trouble because you have a lot of troubles, so I'm going to kind of couch that within cursed.
okay.
So it's really maybe I'm not even choosing, but I want to color that with the unintended consequence of this curse, and start developing the voice of the person who is in your head. That sounds fun. This is a human, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we named them, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it's Baron. I put it down here. Uh, Ab Aberon Owen Ba Owen Ba.
Owen Ball.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so it's
that's a good
Owen
word.
Ball who is the father of the biggest fan of Scorpion,
Of cola. Yes.
and that was a House Malantha noble. So Mala's father, uh, a duplicate in the house, controlled by another. Excellent. Yes, great. So the unintended consequence is that Owen Ball is resides within you, and he is reaching out to his daughter Mala to call her to him. There we go. That's the thing that makes me happy personally. Bringing
I
that into
love that.
play. Olivat, it is time for your downtime, and you've been sitting on it so patiently and wonderfully, and I really appreciate it. You've helped other people with their downtimes, and now you get your own downtime, your very own.
Lucky
What do you
me.
choose?
I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna gamble.
Oh,
I'm
fun,
gonna
fun,
gamble.
fun, fun. Is this at the cantina? Is there a private game? How are you gambling?
I think. Yeah, let's have it at the canteen, I guess. Play some Pazak.
Ooh, Pazak. Fun.
Yep.
Fun. Pazak's a
I'm
good
bad at this,
game.
so.
Are you? I mean, maybe you're
Well,
the best at it.
we'll find out. I get +1 forward. That's about it. When I gamble during downtime, roll Spitfire.
You
So,
get a +1 because you're at the layer. You're
yeah.
already counting that?
Yeah. My stats are 0 except for vinegar, so.
All you are is vinegar.
6, baby! Wow, these dice. They're crazy.
Amazing.
Hmm.
6.
Do I want to spend a bond or not? That's the question, right?
That's a great question.
Hmm. I will spend the bond with the only person I have left. Faru Bren, you want to be there? Maybe help me cheat?
Yeah, so I think that this was where I was supposed to get the cabling from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I show up and I'm talking to you a little bit about it. But you are playing, what was it?
Sabak
Are you in
for
the
Pazak.
buoy?
Pazak.
Are
Yeah.
we in the buoy?
Yeah, we're in the cantina on
Yeah.
the buoy.
And um, so on a miss, you pick one of those. Which one are you going to choose?
Well,
Oh
no,
no,
I'm
you didn't
spending a
miss.
bond. So
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay.
go down to 0 and just, figuring out how you're helping me with this bond spend.
Yeah, so I think what I actually do is I'm there to ask you about business.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is enough of a distraction that you can do whatever you want in
Yeah,
order
palm
to,
some cards, Probably have some cards hidden in your like belt or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Do a Briscoe County Junior type thing.
Ooh, Briscoe County Jr. reference.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of those in a game in forever.
I'm going so on a hit, take 2 treasure and
Treasure.
winnings, and I'm gonna take an additional 1 treasure if I piss someone off. Why wouldn't I piss someone off?
Why would you not?
Exactly.
That's what playing cards is about.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so good. I think the person that you piss off is
Catches us cheating.
catches you cheating. Yeah, I think it is.
We cheated better than him, and they're mad about it.
Ooh, then I think it is the harch. What is a harch? Someone might say. I didn't even know they were called harches. There's basically and
Like
they're
crab
anthropomorphic
people?
spider folk.
Oh, spiders.
Yeah, there's a harch down here. We need to name. Who's got a cool
With a big hat.
with a very cool hat with an awesome orange
Click, clack.
feather. Click clack. Oh man, that's good.
Wait, maybe he doesn't catch us cheating, but he loses the hat. That's why he's so mad.
Oh man, he loved that hat. And you won the hat off of him. And he's
Mhm.
sure you were cheating, but he
Yeah.
can't prove it.
It's perfect.
This hat will not fit you, Ollie.
Yeah, it comes down over my eyes. So it's just like leaning back like a
The
sun
reason
hat.
the reason he knows that we were cheating is because the card that Ali played, he had slipped into his hat, but now he doesn't have access to it, so he can't prove
Perfect.
that we were cheating.
Oh, it's so good. That's so good. I found an awesome pic of a female harch as well. And so I want to ask, who hasn't had much like question answering? I'm gonna ask Kala, are these two harches related or are they a couple? They're both part of your crew.
I think they're related. I think they're not close. I don't know anything about
Siblings, maybe?
Arches, but yeah, siblings. I mean, going by the standard thing, if they're spider-like you have huge broods or whatever you'd call them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're siblings, but siblings doesn't mean much to a Harch. Like, yeah, we were 100 siblings, so.
Yo, how did they not take over the galaxy? Like, what's up with harches that they don't just
Short
that's insane.
lifespan.
Probably kill each other a lot. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's true. Yeah, it sounds good. Amazing. So Click Clack is very upset about this. He flips the table and he can't accuse you of cheating because he'd be accusing himself of cheating. He's going to
the
stomp
rules of-
around, and I think we go like he grabs you.
Whoa! Hey, if Sour Bren wants to protect me,
I'm
you
gonna
get to
I'm gonna step in
refresh
the
all
way.
of your bonds with me.
I'm going to step in the way and basically tell the Harch, put her down.
He's going to throw Oliva at you.
I'm going to dodge and pull out. What kind of weapon do I have? I'm going to pull out my whip. I've got a whip.
Oh man, that's awesome. I can't wait to see a whip. Yeah, so he throws Ali at you. You dodge out of the way. And yeah, I guess sounds like you're getting into a scrap over your close friend, your lover, one might
It
say.
is.
Can't take my hat.
Okay. So first, let me write this down. I'm going to do my polish, I think, is a 2. So I roll theatrics when I enter a fight. That's 2d6 plus 2. And this is just to see if I have some hold. And then, and my blood to get into a scrap is 1. Oh,
And you do get to refresh all of your bonds with me
okay.
because you protected me.
So I got a 9 on both. Ooh.
Did you take your +1 for the lair?
I did not. Thank you.
Unless it counts.
Is that
Yes.
is that a downtime thing or is that a everything thing?
No, because remember you said
Oh, the
he had
plus
already
one because you
rolled, so
didn't get
it's
it from
just a
before.
+1
Yep.
forward.
Thank you for
Yep.
remembering and helping and
Mhm.
remembering the remembering.
Mhm.
Awesome.
No problem.
So I seize the ante and um I hit them and I can deal half damage and pick one. So I think yeah. Um I'm gonna deal half damage and then pick one of the following options. I think let me take a look at his pick.
Backing
Um
off, never bad.
okay. So I think I'm going to take something from him and I'm going to take his belt. So his pants fall around his ankles.
Oh man, poor he's been pantsed.
He has. And so that's all I really want to do is just get him to back off.
Okay. Um, just looking at time, I think that's gonna some people are gonna step in. They don't want this to explode type deal. Do you want to spend that ante? You could give an emotion-based tag or a trouble to click clack if you spend that ante. Otherwise, it goes away. So it goes away at the end of the fight. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay. Just yes, I will spend
You
it
could also
as a
learn their
tag.
Achilles heel, is another option with that.
I think I'm going to spend a to give him the tag embarrassed.
Nice. Yeah, so he gets pantsed. He has a number of tattoos on his lower appendages there that are all about, family. It's all about family.
Aw, I almost feel bad for him. Almost.
The place erupts in laughter, and before Click Clack is able to escalate this to violence, um, some something distracts him. Do Captain, what is in the canteen? You hold no sway here. Oh, you hold sway, but you didn't set the law because you didn't set this up. So then, Kola, for this cantina, when people are about to escalate to violence, how do they de-escalate the violence? Uh, is there some kind of law, a curse, or a courtesy that forces people from killing?
I think I think there's like uh, a couple of Gamorreans whose only job is to, if people start to get close to a fight, they drag them out and throw them into the fighting pit.
That's awesome. So that's what happens to our pantsed Click Clack. Is he seems like he's going to take this a notch up, and the Gamorreans grab him, and uh, he's got a couple free arms, so he tries punching them, but the drag him away to the fighting pits, and that's great. Everyone took a downtime. Everyone got lots of. Hopefully, we had a good spread of spotlight. I think this is the point where we will bring the session to a close. This will end downtime for folks. So everyone, that's a lot of treasure. Everyone may heal all of your wounds and refresh your bonds. We will be running with 3 players, non-captain, next session. And I'm going to have I'll throw you into a non-downtime. You're out trying to do a thing to earn some credits, treasure kind of thing in our next session. So let us look at our wishes. We granted a few. We pushed some bonds. We bonded. Did you bond? Create new bonds? We answered that question. We tried out downtime. We had a scene with Raz. We see what the layer looks like. Hijinks definitely. Trouble for the crew happened. We did some people stuff and spent time with the layer. All wishes have been granted from previous sessions. I'm so proud of us. Good job, everyone. Let's create some new wishes. So who has wishes?
So I have what I think is a quick one, or I hope is a quick one. Um, there is a reference in my one of my moves to soulmate, and I don't choose a soulmate. I choose a lover, and I'm guessing that maybe the name changed at some point between like in playtest.
No. Poor editing in this book? No. That's
So
not a
I just
thing.
wanted to I wanted to clarify that before I moved on. So yeah.
Well, the good news is that it does not appear to even exist in the word soulmate is not even in the core rulebook. So
Okay.
I'm going to look at it as two different words just to double check. Let's call it lover.
Perfect.
And I do
Um,
believe it was replaced. So I'll fix that.
yeah. And I think that that ends up making my theatrics mark swoop in and save your soulmate from danger. I think that's exactly the narrative that we wanted. So yeah.
In your thing, is this soulmate all one word?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to find it.
If you want to click on my picture. Oh,
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Wait, no. Your pictures, you're actually looking in the map. That doesn't help me.
You're looking at
oh,
the theatrics move.
yes. It's on under crew, it's under AB
So
136.
if you look at the playbooks PDF, some of those aren't even options anymore.
Oh,
Amazing.
There's one, two, three, four, five total in the PDF. Spring from something, land where you need to be. Pin an enemy to the wall by throwing something. Challenge someone to a duel they can't refuse. Disarm a mook with a single flick of the hand. Reveal what you have. Reveal you have yet another weapon up your sleeve.
okay. So I'll just remove some of these then. Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay. So I'll just put it as a cleanup
which is a shame because some of
theatrics.
those are real fun sounding,
Yep.
but I guess they wanted to go faster.
We come back in 2 weeks. It will be different. Thank you, Steven. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Who else has wishes?
Um, I would like to know what a black mark is because now I can take one. We can look into that. Um, and then I would like to like to find a way to clear some of my troubles. Um, and see what me being hunted is like. Because the sea is coming for me. The
I
space.
know.
The Force.
Oh, we're definitely
The
going to have
dark
that.
side of the force. Yes.
Yeah.
Dark side of the sea. Other wishes.
When we get back, I'd like to see Ayatunde for at least a brief conversation. And I think the next session, the captain will be plotting his revenge on Lady Melinza. And I think we'll strike out for that, whatever that happens to be.
Delightful.
I'd like to get started on my vengeance. And I have an idea for how to combine that with my death dream and the what did I take? I took the Intel logs, slicer Intel logs. I think that's a thing.
Sounds
And
good.
then when he's done, when he's fulfilled his purpose, then we don't need to keep him around anymore. He's not trustworthy, apparently.
It's
He's
true.
not loyal like other people.
He's not loyal. It's true.
Next
Jolene,
session is going to
you
be
need?
a start of a new chapter, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a move related to that, but Wishes wise, I think House so and so. I gotta look them up. They want that expensive thing I stole, the holocron. Some
Ah,
questions wherever they are. House Melantha. So it'd be interesting to see them like coming. And Raz knows all about it, of course.
perfect.
Mala's
Because you and
definitely
Raz will be
coming,
here.
right?
What was that?
Yeah.
The Mala's coming because her her
Her daddy
father,
called.
yeah, it's not good.
Awesome. Those are some great wishes. I look
So I have
forward.
a comment. I have a
Ooh.
comment on my wish. I figured out what those extra things were. Um, the entries are in my playbook, but not in the character keeper, and it's an advance to get those.
Oh.
So they're all okay. It's just for some reason in the playbook they included the advances. So got it. Thank you for pointing that out, Jolene.
You're welcome. I don't know what I did. I was looking at the NPCs.
Okay. Then those are a bunch of good stars. Of wishes. Now we'll go to stars. Jolene, you went last with wishes. You could go first with stars.
I think, this feels so generic, but like, we were all willing to work with the constraints of the editing. And like I loved a lot of the scenes. I loved the scene with Roz and Ollie, but I also really loved the scene with Roz and Cola. That one was a blast. Our captain just chopping off an arm. It's just like, yeah, I'm no nonsense. And Faru, uh, my love, coming to my aid as always. So great time.
Awesome. I took a pic of a Rhodian and removed their right arm. I hope that's okay. Now that we have a pic for Corin. Grody missing right arm. Excellent. Thank you so much for those stars. And now we move on to Andesh.
Yeah, I loved Ali's quest for cables. That was that was really fun. That whole like one thing turning into another, and Ali and Raz there on the ship. Um, Captain Cochrane is clearly very no nonsense. Also, the fun back and forth between like, oh, he's saying this, and you're just like basically telling them to fight each other through you, kind of. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Um,
I agree.
I like the way we have this lair now. It's a very cool place. So that's a star for everyone.
Excellent. Mark, you are up next.
Yeah. But echoing Anish, I really love all the details everyone put in the lair. Makes it a really fun place. I did not expect to be Al Swearington, but I guess I am now. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like the just seeing everyone, not in space and yeah, what y'all said, the quest for cables, the interpersonal headbutting and all that. Good time all around. I love the dream slash vision as well. Yeah, had a good time all around.
Excellent. Greg, did you have any stars still
Yeah,
up
no,
there?
I very much enjoyed my scene with Cola. I like that Anders and I both kind of wanted to have that confrontation, so it was exciting to have you confront me instead, and then it didn't work out at all in either of our favor. I I really liked the dice this session. We rolled so well when we're being pirates, and then when we're at a base and like trying to relax, we roll poorly. It doesn't go well, so that's just setting us up for more madness. I love that, Stephen, your instinct of, I have grenades. How could I have more grenades in a weapon altogether? That's going to be devastating when it finally gets used. And yes, Ali's going underneath the car, all the cars on the street, trying to take out the catalytic converters at Farah's behest was amusing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next session with the three of us and the absolute doom spiral that both Cola and I are in, um, kind of creating friction. So super looking forward to it.
Last but not least, Stephen, any still left out there for you?
Yeah, I'll reiterate a few, but one of my stars is that I was able to engage with a lot more of the mechanics this time, which was kind of interesting. I was able to spend my bond in order to get, in order to compel a mission. And then I loved seeing how all that kind of cascaded, where it was like, oh, I'm going to go steal. And some of it was the dice because I rolled poorly or something, but basically, oh, we're going to go send you to get cables. Oh, no, you didn't get the cables, but now we have to go somewhere else, and that involves someone else. And that interaction, I liked how that kind of cascaded and went through to make an interesting scene. Um, and we talked earlier about how difficult it is to get bonds, and there's only like one move that'll get that. But you refresh the bronze after every downtime, so
Hmm.
that means it's easy to have a bond to spend someone with someone, but not multiple. Um, unless you don't have bonds with anyone. Didn't Greg, was it you who said that you didn't have bonds with other people?
I really only have a bond. I just refreshed it because I burnt it with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have bonds with two people too. So
So yeah, that's interesting to see about how to get bonds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really powerful. I'm glad that everyone starts with some, but getting new ones is definitely not easy. Not easy at all.
Well, and from my playbook seemed to point me towards bonds because that seemed to be the big thing that I did was I got three bonds. I picked a lover, a rival, and a comrade. And I'm like, oh, how do I do more bond stuff? And I think I'm getting it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like we are getting a more of a handle on it as well, and I really appreciate everybody throwing in. We'll have a more intimate session with three players next week, and we'll see how that goes with you with an NPC captain going on pirating, go a pirating, like going a Viking, but different. So with
I
that,
think the
well,
rest can go off without me while I'm plotting it at the lair. Yeah.
sure, hanging out, doing stuff.
Raz has got the ship under control.
Okay, awesome,
No,
excellent.
I'm in
I mean,
charge. I'm in
call it.
charge.
Call it. Take the helm.
I heard the first one. All right.
I've got the big pirate hat, so
It's true. Yes, that then now I have the entire next session planned out. It's just who's the captain? I'm just gonna have NPCs ask that over and over. Just come into the bridge, ask that question, and then you guys can argue about the answer. It sounds amazing. Cool. With that, we'll bring this session to a close. Thank you all so much for playing.